probably the most hated word in the art world right now and in many other areas. I hate it just by the amount of times I heard it last year, which is I can't even count. It's probably everywhere. Whatever tools you open right now, it says AI, 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 AI. Like everything is built around AIs. I miss 2016, bro, where AI wasn't a thing. Right now, whatever happens, you go to ChatGPT and ask what the f I'm gonna do about that. ChatGPT will probably control your life, which is up. I mean, it's the point when I realize we have to do something about it. But today we're gonna talk about AI around 3D. Is it helping me or it just gets in the way? So let's figure it out. For example, I need a spherical orb drone for my upcoming video, so what I'm gonna do? Previously, my pipeline was like this. I sketch, hate the sketch, lose motivation, right at the stage what I needed it the most just to continue the project, and repeat the cycle all over again until something happens, maybe magical, or I just skip that part and try to create a 3D model without any kind of sketches, which can be but that's how I was doing it. And right after I did a sketch, I just look at my drawings and I've been saying like, okay, so this is the project I'm gonna work on right now. Amazing, great, I love it. That was one of the hardest parts before I implemented AI in my workflow, because right now what I'm gonna do, I just go to Nana Banana or ChatGPT or whatever AI that can help you generate concepts. I generate it there, and then once I like it, I generate multiple views of that drone, and then I go to image to 3D AIs, which is like we have it a lot of them, like Meshi, Union, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I generate a 3D model. But can you use it right after you generated it? Well, probably not, because it looks like crap, the typology is bad, the textures is not there, the UVs are messed up, and etc, etc, etc. What's more important, you cannot rig that character inside AIs because it probably doesn't know how to rig a spherical orb characters. But you might say, what I'm gonna do about it is just a sphere, why should I rig it? Because for example, in my orb, when I was concepting it via AIs, I decided, well, I need some kind of a side gun extenders, so the sphere can just extend its size and reveal guns. AI has no idea how to build that, how to rig that especially. So what I did at the stage of early base meshing in Maya, when I got 3D base mesh from AI and started retopologizing it, I decided to create low quality sketch to navigate AI what I need. And so what it did, it created me that side extenders with guns, but I can't say that I loved it too much, but at least I still can implement it in my workflow and use it the way I need, because I didn't need some kind of a crazy designs about that. I just needed, you know, side extenders with guns. Right when I did the job, I just grab it as a reference, put it in a PureRef, the software I use to rearrange all my concepts and to have it on my second screen, and just started building it, making textures, UVs, animations, rigging, shading. I still needed to spend from 6 to 8 hours just to make it done properly, and so it can fly, it can shoot, it can change colors. But where AI is really good right now is making some kind of a mood boards, pitch decks, and to show clients what you're gonna do in the future in terms of CGI, so they can approve it, or we can just, you know, navigate our way better to what we need. In that point, AI is good, and AI is also good for making very small things on the environment. If we're gonna talk about my Shrek Forever Wraith videos, I did use AI in that, and here's where. If you see that posters, they were made by AI, because I can draw, but I still needed to fill background with posters. I wasn't ready to spend like hours and hours drawing or to hire someone. I just wanted to handle it all over by myself or with AI help. I don't think there's like anything bad about that because the video is still not generated, as some people think. It's still 3D render. I still spent 3 or 4 months per part just to make it done. That's quite a lot of work. I mean, there's 22 characters with the rigs, some of them metahumans, some of them have custom fur, custom rigs, a lot of custom clothing. The environment was built from scratch. And right now, image to 3D, the Hunyuan looks pretty good. You can upload multiple images of your character, for example, or your car. But still, it's kind of early to create something production ready. Because, for example, you still have to do groom, additional rigging, and quite a lot of stuff that can be done only in 3D by, your own hands. I think there is no talk that 3D artists will be replaced by AI ever soon. But what I learned that if you are 3D artists that are making wow effects, AI eventually will outwow you, because there is a lot of videos AI do quite cool. And if we're talking about pretty short, like 6 to 12 seconds videos, in that area, if you do only wow effects, that might be a little bit dangerous, but it depends what exactly you do. If you do storytelling and you really have a strong story, you're not replaceable at that point. If you're a 3D artist and you're doing videos, just make sure you create a good story, because if you don't have story, why people should, watch you? Ideally, what I really wanted AI to do at really good level is to do retopology. I mean, if AI can handle retopology at very good level, leave everything else to us. I mean, because retopology might be kind of a meditative process, but if you have a character that need 20 hours to retopologize it, you might just go crazy. And I'm not kidding you, you might just go crazy. You might hate your job. Please, AI, can you just handle retopology? But what I like AI is doing right now is with Cascadeur. What they do is, for example, you have 2 points on the map, point A and point B, and character can just go from point A to point B on itself, which is amazing. Because, for example, if I want to animate it pretty cool, I can do that, but I need to spend shit ton amount of time just to make it done. For example, some cool moves, I can spend time on that. But if I just need basic walk, I would rather give it to AI. Just go from point A to point B, and I animate the character in the process, like his hands wiggle, or if he reading a book while going somewhere, whatever he do, he might be just sitting in the phone. I really wanted that for my videos. Now it's possible, and this is just amazing. If AI just keep handling these 2 parts, like walking from point A to point B or retopology, that would be amazing. Even early concepts, that's great too. If you're indie artist, if you don't work in the studio, if you're working on your personal project, you don't want to hire anybody, you want to have unlimited amount of edits, that is great. I mean, just use AI for early concepts. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's it for today. While my computer is still broke, I decided to start making YouTube videos. I'm not sure how often I'm gonna do that, but maybe once in a week, maybe once in a few weeks, as soon as I have something to say, probably. I'm doing it just to practice my English as well. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.